my fellow Disney fans, and welcome to the... Wait a second. We have the wrong background. That's more like it. Hello, my fellow Disney fans, and welcome to the Kingdom of Isolation, where in times of trouble, why not celebrate the magic of Disney? Man, it's been a while since I've been able to say that. So this video is just a little bit of just a little something to give you guys an idea about what is going to be in store for 2025, as this year is going to be 5 years since the start of the Kingdom of Isolation. Man, it has been it's crazy to think it's been 5 years since the Kingdom of Isolation was created. So I've got a big special lined up where we're going to be going through the highest scoring films in the history of the Kingdom of Isolation. We're going through the Pixar films and we are going through the Disney films. 5 of these films have 110%, the perfect score in the Kingdom of Isolation. 3 of them alone are Pixar films, which is no mean feat. But yeah, this is going to be a great year. The main goal this year is we are going to be going through the Disney Toon Studios films, otherwise known as the Forbidden Territory of the direct-to-video sequels, which don't exactly have the best reputation, shall we say. But that being said, though, there are some hidden gems in there. And yes, I am aware that some of those direct-to-video sequels are going to be Christmas-related films. So that alone is going to be a very, very busy month. So we have got Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, Seasons of Giving. Then we have also got Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. My goodness, somebody is going to be busy this year. It is going to be busy. So that's 4 films already right out the gates. And yeah, that's really about it, I think. So through December, we're going to be going through those direct-to-video films. Now, these films are all part of the official Disney Toons Studios lineup. So we are going to be looking at, in total, a massive 47 films. No pressure to try and get through all of them this year. We're going to make a start on getting these done. And I am going to try and make these episodes come out as quickly as I can so that we can get every Disney Toon Studios film done, because there won't be any more coming out. You've got films that came out on Disney Plus, but we'll worry about those another day. And then you've got, theoretically, we've got a much easier set of films to digest: the live action remakes. And this is where things are going to be interesting. How do I cover the live action remakes? Do I do what I had initially pitched for the live action remakes, the adaptation variation, to see if there's any differences between the original and the remake? But I thought, let's stick to the Kingdom of Isolation formula that we know. I will point out any differences if there are any. I will point out those differences when I get round to doing the episodes. But if we're lucky and we play our cards right, we might be able to have the Disney Toon Studios films done this year. Even if I manage to get round to doing an average of one film a week. But we will worry about that in due course. Because going through these films, it's not going to be easy, but all I'm going to say, bring it on. This is going to be a fun little cornerstone of Disney's history. And I think this is the best way to sum it up. In a nutshell, you're going to have a lot of bad Disney Toon Studios films. But you're also going to have a few good ones thrown in there as well. But in order to get to the good ones, you're going to have to get through the very bad ones. Seasons of Giving, I don't think, is actually the Christmas film of Winnie the Pooh. Because I think it's actually a very, very Pooh year. Oh, there's two. There's two Winnie the Pooh films that are Christmas related. Seasons of Giving and A Very Merry Pooh Year. So it's going to be interesting to cover those when we get round to Christmas. This year, because we're now in 2025. Yeah. But this year's going to be great. We've got the anniversary special looking at the highest scoring films in the Kingdom of Isolation. I will do brief shout outs to the other films that did get above the 100% mark. I am going to have a couple of dishonorable mentions though, because oh boy, this is not going to end well for some. I will work out who I can get on board for those episodes. For that episode, the Christmas special for 2025 is of course going to be Mary Poppins Returns, on top of the other Christmas related films that are part of the Disney Toon Studios lineup. What else have I got in store? Yes, we've got Moana 2 coming out on Disney Plus as well this year as well. But we don't know when it's going to go onto Disney Plus itself, because I believe it's still in theaters at time of recording. Then we've got Pixar's newest film, Elio, coming out as well. And I am avoiding doing the live action remakes right now, considering how problematic, shall we say, the Snow White remake is being, especially with their high profile name, Rachel Zegler, however you pronounce it, I don't know. Yeah, Moana 2 is not out on Disney Plus as of yet. That's got a live action movie coming out next year, which I'm worried about, considering the fact that the original film is not even a decade old right now. But again, I will go through the live action remakes. If I don't finish the Disney Toon Studios films this year, I'll definitely have them finished next year, and then we will also get a start on the live action remakes as well. It turns out there's actually two Jungle Book live action remakes. Believe it or not, three. Three, as a matter of fact, because you've got Rudyard Kipling's Jungle Book in 1994, then you've got the Jungle Book Mowgli's Story, and then you've got the 2016 live-action remake of the of the animated classic. But anyway, that's just to summarize what's coming up over the next year or so. We're going to be starting the Disney Toon Studios films in a couple of weeks' time. I've got a number of films from 2024 to get us caught up on, and then we'll get into and then I'll make my list of the top 10 films of the year. Then we're going to get the Kingdom of Isolation back open for business, and the first of the Disney Toon Studios films is going to be DuckTales. Woo! The movie. No, hang on. Let's tweak that a little bit. Reverse it. DuckTales the movie. Treasure of the Lost Land. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun to cover. But we will worry about all of that soon enough. But in the meantime, hope you guys enjoyed your new year. Happy New Year from all of us here in the Kingdom of Isolation. The first episode of this year is going to be DuckTales the movie, The Treasure of the Lost Lamp. But until then, as I often finish these videos, we will see you guys next time in the Kingdom of Isolation.